Howdy, guys. This is XR121, and this will be the first episode of a new show that I'm going to be starting called Bringing Ideas to Life. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create characters in Champions Online for starters. I might do other games later. And we're going to create those characters. I start with a little seed of an idea, and as I play around with the character creation, I will flesh out that idea. And sometimes I might play it a little bit, get it to a higher level, and do another video that's like a little follow-up video to show people where that character has gone. Now, the first character we are starting is going to be an idea I had a couple days ago about a guy who generates come on, brain, what's the word? Force bolts, but it takes a massive toll on his body. So even though he can do it, he tends to rely on technology the majority of the time. Now, because of this, he is going to be possibly cybernetically enhanced and maybe even scarred a bit if I can find something good on that front. But Constitution and Ego seems like a good place to start. Now, I like to start by figuring out which pistol that I want. I would really like this one, but oh, I actually do have it unlocked. Nice. See his mood. Oh, what do we want? Break him of his gun stance or whatever that was. Determined. What do we got? Do average. I like heroic. And let's see. What I like to do is randomize it a bit to see if I can get some good ideas. A, a base place to start, I guess you could say. Since he's going to be a cyborg, we can play around with some random cyborgs and really hope he's interesting and not total garbage. But if I can't come up with something good after about 10 clicks, that's weird. Just go ahead and do it from scratch. Which, from the looks of it, is what I'm going to have to. Yeah. So default. We're going to come up here to his head, and we want his hairstyle to be kind of longer, like maybe an outlaw or a ex-military guy, but not like messy like this. Something a bit. Uh, and we want his hair to be. Let's see, like really dark. Is this his hairband? We want that to be blue. And is this his highlights? Does he have highlights? See if we can get in there close. Doesn't look like he's gonna have highlights. Try the bolt, but it doesn't look like. No highlights. That's fine, but thought I'd check. Now, his eyes are going to be. Where is it? We'll just go ahead and do basic. He's gonna have an eye accessory. I want him to have like a cybernetic eye. But since we don't actually have that option, we're gonna go ahead and do I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna have to hunt it down. There we go. So we got now we should mouth accessory. I don't think there's anything I'm in. Okay, this is where beards and stuff are. So this is what I wanted. I haven't actually played in a while, so when I came up with this idea a couple days ago, this was the first game I thought of because of its wide variety of customization options. Not to mention the fact that making characters in this game over, say, I don't know, Arcade would really allow you to, what's the word? Do more of a wide variety of characters instead of just fantasy. Because I can do sci-fi, I can do fantasy, I can do superheroes, all of those things. Now, I don't think there's anything in here I'm actually wanting to do. No. Okay. No. Wrong thing. We want jackets. We can change the overall thing to black real quick because it'd be a bit of a black and yellow. Not even remotely what I was thinking. I think a really dark green. So what do we want? Like a formal shirt? No, I don't think so. Sci-fi soldier, tactical armor, Victorian vest. Don't think I want that. So the pattern is, what do we got? That might work. Something along those lines. That's cool. Don't actually have a logo for this guy, but I think this will work. Link. The white should be purple, maybe? Like maybe a sharp blue. Nice. Material, should it be cloth, leather, or metal? I'll just do leather. Wouldn't make sense for this guy to have metal. That looks pretty epic, but I don't have that. Windbreaker, leather jacket, work. Pattern, dragon gradient. I actually like that quite a bit. It's pretty awesome. Just unlink and make that. My dragon's gotta be another one. And the white on this one's gotta be the dark green that we were in. Sweet. I don't think he's gonna have anything on his neck, no emblem. Should have a different belt though. Something different. I'm not sure though. That's pretty cool. Urban Anime Cat Belt. I forgot I bought that. I don't remember buying it. Hey, is it that triangle one? This one. No, I don't have that actually. This one, which if I change the color, will work. It's not gonna work. Something that blends a bit closer together. Haircut's better. Now, if I go back, is this where I find my trench coat bottom, or is that in belt? Hips layer. Doesn't look like it's there. Come on. That's not gonna work. That'd be awesome. Although there's something I don't have. I got sidetracked. Work. I like having an actual detail. Tails and rear accessories should be where it is. Maybe I'm gonna have to do it over here. Oh no! I'm gonna make myself 5'1". Here. How does how is it in here? I have a lab coat. That's weird. Here, accessory maybe. That's hollow force. Back. Now, what I was thinking for this character is that he's kind of one of those early metahumans. And when he was discovered, they captured and were testing the limits of his power, which caused certain. That's the wrong one. Certain. What's the word? Unforeseen consequences. Accidents and all that. Which is why he ended up actually losing his eye in one of those accidents. But after finally escaping all those experiments years later, oh, the heck is the trench coat bottom? That's fun. He decided to, do something good, and that's where the being a whole superhero thing would come in. Well, that was pretty cool. I'm not going to use it, but cool. Oh gosh. I need to see what this thing is called. It's a trench coat top. I should be able to find trench coat bottom. Not entirely sure why that won't let me find it. Sort by location. This let me find unlock ones, not. Okay. I'm gonna stop recording for a bit and see if I can get to the wiki and find out where this trench coat bottom is located. Alright, we're back, guys. That took a little bit longer than I anticipated to find that, but here we are. Now, what we need to do is go into this stupid place for it. I believe it said hips layer. And it might not have been hips layer. Oh, wait, that was it, wasn't it? No. I need pants, obviously. Uh, pants. And I want the trench coat to be leather. Now, why are my buttons the wrong color? Okay, that's a little peculiar. Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. Duh. Let's try that again. And we will make the butt green. Back to the legs. And don't want it to be a solid color. Maybe... Can we get the same one as that? See if it's a bit more of a consistent thing. The... What was it called? Ohm? Whatever the heck that means. Don't want that. It doesn't really look as good as I'd hoped. Was there gradient on this thing? Solid color, camouflage, tucked, cuts. Blue Jay, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Open curves. Rhino skin. It's weird. Let's go ahead and do that for some, for a variety of colors, I think. Wrong one. I want this one. Does the, skirt have pattern? We want that to be blue. Where does that... There we go. I like that belt looking green thing. Can we just... No. It's fine. That looks pretty cool. Now, I think for the most part, we've got a pretty good game. Oh, changed my pistol. Why did it do that? It was kind of strange. Now, I like to save it because in the past I've created a character and it wiped like half my options for no apparent reason. So I could just go to the tailor and reload it and it was just fine. So here we go. Now, what should our friend here be called? Oh, wait. We need to change the color of his eye thingy. Right? Accessory on link. It's currently white. Should glow and be blue. Sweet. Also, the green should be black. What else? We can go to head type. I don't want that. Pattern. Don't want that. Detail. That might work. Diffuse. Oh, I was looking for this earlier. Nice. Alright. Now we save it again so those changes aren't lost and hit next. Oh, gosh. What should our little friend here be called? Let me think. Oh, names are the hardest part. Come on. Let's see. He could be. How about this? Lost Force Dragon. Because I kind of like the dragon theme, and seeing as how he was kidnapped when he was younger and experimented on, he's lost, and his power is Force. So Lost Force Dragon makes sense to me. Always got to skip the tutorial after I've done it. Now, what we're going to do at this stage is we're going to hop in and we're going to play for like 5 minutes just to test out the concept of the character and see if it's logical, could be the right word. Works might be another word because I have tried other characters where, well, the concept was absolutely amazing. It didn't work in play because, you know, trying to use, let's see, what was it, a hammer and um, uh, a pistol, just or whatever it was, just didn't end up working too well. So here we have our Lost Force Dragon. Now we want to train travel power. Now I'm not gold at the moment, so let's see what we can get. Shadow Wings I don't think works. Teleportation kind of makes a bit of sense, but again it would probably have a bit of a toll on his body. So maybe as he gets to a higher level, we can add in like scars, maybe a cybernetic arm, just to represent that the more he uses his power, the more of a toll it takes on him. I think the teleportation works. Let's go ahead and select that, even though personally it's not my favorite power. Um, let's see. Where is it? Purchase powers. I actually had one particular power in mind for this current level, which I can't get yet. So I actually wrote down a couple of my ideas. So let's see. Let's go to the force, just right here. We can do Force Eruption, was the one I was thinking of. Or Personal Force Field. Those are both on my list of possibles. Personal Force Field would be a good one to start with. Primary Super Stat. It's got to be Ego for the range damage. And talents, again, it's going to be probably Ego, because I like my damage dealers in games. Now, we open this up. That's the wrong thing. We didn't talk to the right guy. It's this guy. Might be able to tell that I've done this a lot. Oh, I have an XP boost. And it's gone. That was weird. Collect reward. And open. Go ahead and equip our ego stuff. All of it. And come over here. Switch our build to our roll, not build, to ranged damage for some more of a focus. Now we're gonna go through here. Yes. Probably the first two wrap up this episode with my opinion on the character's concept and his powers. Oh look, patching files. Well, that sucks. If you guys want, You guys can give me some suggestions on other games with some interesting or diverse character creations. Maybe I can make some other characters in different games. At some point, I'm thinking of doing one for Star Trek Online and maybe creating an interesting alien type character. The problem with that game primarily is you can't really customize your ship, and if you could, then it would be the like epitome of games for me. Because there's absolutely nothing in video gaming that I like more than customizing. So let's get to Kodiak, take the quests, and see how we do. Mm. One more thing I gotta do. Gotta click on our powers and click on all powers, I believe is how you do it. No. Dang. Why can't I remember how to do it? I wish I could remember. I know there's a way you can change the color of your powers, but I can't for the life of me remember how. Maybe you can't do it for these powers. That's disappointing. I was going to change them to blue. Because I think they're like opaque or something. Translucent. Alright. So maybe imagine that the energy blasts are blue. Hmm. Did my force field get gone? Oops. When I switched roles? Because it's not here anymore. What the? Oh, that's the wrong force field. I knew that. Oh well. Dang it. Stop hitting the wrong button. Alright. It's personal force field, which is the self buff. Defense passive. Okay, so I gotta switch back to hybrid. That's fine. Because having that is more important than being a damage dealer. So I hit this, and I hit this. And drag it in there. And we're good. Now, let's go shoot this guy. And there's the, what do you call it? Force field. Not doing quite as much damage as I had hoped. But I am only level 6, so it's probably got something to do with it. Did that just shoot 2 blasts? Why did it do that? Was that me hallucinating or what, guys? Let me know. Oh, he's dead. You know, I really, really wish I could make these pistols like shoot lasers instead of basically invisible bullets. But you know, no matter how much I enjoy certain aspects of this game, the fact of the matter is, it hasn't had a serious update in years, and that's incredibly disappointing. And when I say serious update, I mean like actual story content and you know increasing levels or something, not just what was the unalert that added the alerts or the God, I don't remember what the other one was called, but the one that added the vehicles. Neither of those were particularly good updates. They both, I mean, the vehicle one is kind of stupid to me because you can only really get vehicles by paying. But you know, whatever. Give me 333 shields, which is nice. Oh, dang it. That guy's already killing those guys. Got 4 more to kill. I actually really like the personal shields. That's pretty awesome. I kind of wish you could see it more. Instead of like only seeing it when you get hit. Also, there's the fact that later on you can get the one that the shield that goes over other people, and it's not like this. It's an actual bubble like around you, and that it's more interesting and it's cooler looking. Or I guess cooler isn't the right word. It's more nostalgic for me because I was always a fan of Green Lantern and the whole bubble around him. Oh, there it is, which apparently only happens when it reactivates. So, but the whole bubble thing is pretty cool to me. So let's go turn in those two missions. And well, to be perfectly honest, the concept of the character isn't that great, but the power combination is pretty awesome. I mean, it's I guess for the most part kind of an atypical character concept for this sort of thing, which disappoints me because I thought it was like a really cool idea. And as I was playing with it, creating the character, I kind of realized more and more that this happens a lot more often in comics than people would like to admit. So, um, on the originality scale, it's pretty low, but the power combination is pretty awesome. Well, let's see. Do I have any more powers or just the advantages? All right, guys. Thanks for showing up for the first episode of Bringing Ideas to Life, and I would take any suggestions you guys can give. So it's been nice playing today, and game on.